If you're looking to inexpensively improve your guitar tone, then this video is going to be for you. I'm David Lovejoy, welcome back to my channel, and this video will be giving you 5 ways you can improve your tone at little to no cost. My first tip will be to get some new strings. When you get some new strings, your guitar tone is going to sound a lot more vibrant and bright. This is down to old strings being worn down from contact with your skin and being worn down against the frets. This corrodes the string and therefore the string doesn't resonate as well. That makes it very important that you're regularly changing your strings. I'd recommend changing your strings every 4 to 6 weeks and they'll always sound pretty fresh. If you want to make your strings last that little bit longer, you can also wipe them down with a cloth after playing. Tip number 2 would be to play better. It's often said that most of the tone is in your hands, and I'd have to agree with that. If you can't play a particular part of a song or a riff to absolute perfection, then your tone is not going to sound as great as it could. Therefore, that means you have to practice just a little bit more so that you can play your riff perfectly every single time. Other improvements in your tone are going to come from your articulation. And I did a video on articulation recently, which you can check out in that top corner. That really goes into detail on articulation and it will really help you out. Your tone can also be improved by other little nuances in your playing. So are you relaxed when you're playing? Are you pushing down on the frets too hard or too soft? Are you picking too hard or not hard enough? These are all things that can improve your tone if you pay attention to them. So definitely take these into account. Tip number 3 would be to use the right pick. This is a very often overlooked aspect of guitar tone. Using the right pick will definitely make your tone sound better, because if you want some more attack in your playing, a thicker pick is going to give you that attack. A thinner, flimsy pick is not going to give you the same attack that a thicker pick is going to give you. But you might want to use a thinner pick if you're strumming an acoustic guitar. This is all subjective and down to your preference, but you should definitely be experimenting with different types of picks to improve your tone. Tip number 4 would be to record yourself. When you record yourself, you notice aspects of your tone that you probably wouldn't if you're just jamming in the moment. You will notice things like your amp settings, which pickup works better for this particular part that you're playing. Those are things you can pay attention to when you're recording yourself. Other things you can pay attention to are the last 2 tips. Would a different pick sound better? Or have you nailed the part down? Because if you don't have the part nailed down, it might not sound as good. You can record yourself using an audio interface that will get the best quality. You can also record yourself with your phone microphone, but you might not get the best possible sound and you might not be able to judge your tone the best from that. But recording yourself is definitely something you should be doing regularly. Not only will you hear things about your tone that you might want to improve, you will hear things about your playing that you might want to improve as well. Tip number 5 would be to get your guitar set up properly. You are definitely running the risk of your tone not being as good as it can if your guitar is not set up. When you get your guitar set up, the person who does it for you can adjust your intonation, the action, the pickup height, and add a set of strings onto your guitar that are appropriate for the style of playing that you do. And a guitar setup is relatively inexpensive. You can expect to pay 40 to 50 pounds for one, maybe a little bit less, maybe a bit more, depending on who does it for you. Those have been my 5 tips. If you have any more tips on inexpensively improving your guitar tone, please drop them in the comments. Let's help everybody out here. If you enjoyed this video, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click the notification bell so that you're notified every single time I release a new video. There's going to be a lot more videos coming soon, so I'll see you in the next one.